Hey now, everybody. The mic is live and we're back. Brand new take game. This week I sit down and talk with Brandon Bouldin from Snyper Hunting Products, and we talk about the brand new trail cameras they offer that are mobile or cellular. So basically, they download the picture and they send it right to your phone via email or text. It's a pretty amazing concept and basically the newest technology to come out in trail cameras in years. And excited to get this show out to you guys. Hope you enjoy. All right, guys, we are back live, brand new Take Aim podcast, and excited to hang out with Brandon Bouldin today from Snyper Hunting Products. Brandon, how you doing?
Doing great.
Excited to have you on the show, man. I know we got to hang out a little bit at ATA and had a good time, so I'm super, pretty pumped to have you back on the show for the first time, but excited to basically hang out with you again.
Yeah, I really appreciate you having me on, and it was great meeting you guys at ATA, and we've had a really good time, and I'm glad I could be on.
Yeah, for sure. But I know from ATA, I was like, wanting to have you on the podcast and talk about. My show is really devoted to whitetail hunters and the gear that we use, and you guys have some awesome gear at Snyper Hunting Products, from the new trail cameras to the ground blind. But let's just kind of get into it if we could. Brandon, why don't you give me a little rundown on Snyper and what you guys kind of products you do have, and then we'll go into detail about some of those.
Okay, sounds great. We our flagship products is what I want to talk about first. We have the Snyper Hunting Products General 3G camera. It's a top of the line camera. Whenever it's right there with anybody in the industry. It's 12 megapixels. Has a 80-foot motion detector on it, 120-foot infrared. Great camera. Best feature about the camera, though, is that it has a built-in wireless cell booster inside the camera that enhances your cell signal. Picks up in places that I don't even get phone service on my cell phone. So that's one of the best features about it for sure. Is those places you think you can't use, a cellular trail camera, you can use them no problem with our camera. So
that's pretty wild, Brandon. Like, what I know. So let me just start over with that. But the whole new movement in trail cameras basically is the wireless stuff, right? When you say the latest technology.
Period.
So
this is one of my first.
Go ahead.
This is one of my first seasons using wireless trail cameras. I joined the company last July, so this was my first season really getting out there with them, and we're running somewhere around 30 cameras right now. So we've got eyes everywhere when it comes to our land and our hunting. We know what deer are there within seconds. So whenever we go, especially on an afternoon hunt, we already know what has been happening all day, and it's awesome. The money that you save using a wireless trail camera, you don't think about the cost of having to go and pull the SD card. Just that alone, the time and the money and fuel and time is very valuable to folks, and it's amazing. And then on the money you'll save within a year. We love our products, and wireless cameras in general are just awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I know. I mean, it's a new technology, and new as I would say like 3, maybe 4 years tops. But Brandon, which way do you kind of get these pictures? Are they downloaded to like your phone? Or are they sent to an email or via text, or how does that work?
Yeah, with our cameras, you can either get them direct text to your phone within seconds, or you can download the free Snyper Hunting Products app that we have. Great if you have multiple cameras, especially. You can have your pictures organized. It'll give you a notification whether or not give you a notification for each property that you have. any camera that we have, if you can, any of our wireless cameras that we have, if you can receive a picture text message from a friend, you can get our picture in your cell phone. A lot of times people think, well, your camera's powered by AT&T, so a Verizon customer can't get the picture, and that's not true. That's a myth about wireless cameras. If you can get a text message or if you can download an app, you can get a picture from one of our cameras.
Right. That would almost mean like I couldn't text you because I have Sprint, you have Verizon or AT&T. Right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Any customer that can, pretty much any customer can download an app on their smartphone and get a picture. So it's pretty awesome. And we have some more features and new features coming out pretty soon with that app. It's going to be, ahead of the industry. I'm talking about, some real high technology stuff with that app as far as identifying and patterning certain animals and deer that you have. You pretty much you can lock in on a deer and watch him. Every time that deer's on camera, it's gonna let you know. So it's gonna file it in a special folder for you. It's all kinds of cool stuff coming.
Wow, that is cool. So to back up, Brandon, which camera was that you're talking about off the bat? Was that the general?
The general 3G is the camera that we have right now. It's kind of a flagship camera. Pretty soon, we're working right now for a June 1st release date on some new products. One is going to be the general 4G. It's just a upgraded version of the camera that we currently have, and by upgraded I just mean it's 4G. The general 3G is a great camera. It's an awesome camera. It's the one I've been talking about when we've been fishing for almost a year now. And they're great cameras just because of the wireless cell booster that's inside the camera. And it's the 4G that's coming out. It's going to be remarkable as far as clarity of pictures. You can zoom in from any distance, and I believe you guys got to take a look at a prototype at ATA, and I kind of showed you how it's in pictures of the phone, and you get to see firsthand how good the pictures were. So
yeah, that's phenomenal. It was a great product. I know you told me it was kind of the first gen or prototype of it, but I was excited at ATA and kind of super excited now that it's coming, getting close to being here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and something else I wanted to talk about was a even newer camera that we have. So we're going to have the general 4G, and then I'll send you the pictures. Going to be the price on it's going to be incredible. It's for a 4G camera, you won't be able to find any other pricing like what we'll have on that camera. But the best thing for sure that's about to happen with Snyper Hunting products is the camera that doesn't have a name yet. We're calling it Project X, and it's going to send, and we're testing them now. And we're also going to release it the same day on June the 1st. It's going to send a 5-second video clip to your phone. Below, it's going to be a under $400 camera that you can get video straight to your cell phone within seconds. So it's going to be awesome.
Wow, that is awesome. So mostly these, Brandon, are they on a plan for the data, or how does that work?
You simply go to our website at sniperhuntingproducts.com and click shop and then service plans. You can purchase service plans for any of our cameras right there from us on the website. All of our cameras are powered by AT&T, and there's very few places in the country that you can get cell service with our cameras. Okay.
And then I assume they're like a AA, or do you have rechargeable?
AA, we recommend AA lithium batteries in all of our cameras, but all of our cameras are also has an option to be powered by an external power source. Either a 12-volt battery that you can buy anywhere pretty much for under $40. And external power is really the way to go when you're using any kind of cellular camera. You just get so much better battery life, and the whole purpose of having a cell cam is not to have to go in and get your scent in your area that you're hunting, and the less you're in there, the better. So if you don't have to go in and change batteries for 6-7 months, then you're in good shape. So either a 12-volt battery, which you can purchase the battery cable on our website as well, that fits our cameras, and they just hook them up to have alligator clips on them that you can hook up to any motorcycle or any 12-volt battery. But the option that I really recommend personally is the solar panel setup that we have for all of our cameras. It's got a 12-volt lithium battery inside the camera that's rechargeable. So you pretty much charge this solar panel overnight before you put it out. It comes with an AC adapter, and you just plug it up and charge it overnight, and you can get 6-7 months without having to go in and touch your camera at all. Now, we do recommend that you use batteries as a backup if the cord for the solar panel gets pulled out or anything like that. Then you have batteries in there to back up that solar panel. But the solar panel is the primary source of power for the camera.
Okay. Now, as far as the backup goes as well for like photos, can you throw an SD card in, and will it download to the SD as far as
all of our cameras do require a SD card that stores the photos for you. Like if you set one of our cameras in burst mode right now, it would send you the first of that group and save all three. Like if you have it on 3-shot burst, it would save all 3 photos to the SD card. Now the camera, the new 4G that sends the video, will also send a burst mode picture to you, so you're going to get up to 5 photos in a burst mode with that new camera. Sent straight to your cell phone.
Gotcha. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, is there any issue, let's say if I made a mistake, only threw like a 4 gig card in there, if that card gets full, what happens?
All of our cameras do have a SD recycle mode on them. So if you're, say, if you have a small SD card and it gets full, it'll delete the oldest picture and replace it with the newest picture. So that's another feature that we have on cameras that prevents you from having to go in and touch your camera. So we try to do everything we can to make sure our customers don't have to go in and mess with their camera after they set it up.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Like, I didn't know that, and I wasn't just stockpiling you questions. Like, that was a legit question.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you guys have really thought this out. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, our owner James, he does most of the research and product development and stuff like that, and he's on his game. He's awesome.
That is awesome. So, all right. So what else are we missing, Brandon? We got how many? Majority of these on the cellular side. What are we looking at as far as like LED, the lenses, stuff like that, the PR sensor?
So the general 4G, general 3G, and the video camera that we have coming out, they all have 12 megapixel images. And the awesome thing about our photos is that you don't have to worry about there's a buck 80 foot out. Can I zoom in? Absolutely, you can zoom in and get great pictures. The motion sensor is an 80-foot sensor, and the LEDs, there's 56 blacked out LEDs in each one of our cameras that we have out right now, and they will shoot out 120 yards. So it's pretty much if something triggers the camera and it's 120 to 150 yards, you're still going to be able to see that animal.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's awesome. And Sniper Hunting Products is about their cameras, and we also have other products though that are great. If you love our cameras, you'll absolutely love our blinds. It's a 600 polymer fabric that is in the blind. So I've set in one this week turkey hunting, and it's awesome. It's a great blind to hunt out of. Bow hunted out of it. We build towers for the blinds, and we bow hunted out of it all year. And James killed a deer out of one of them, and it's pretty awesome. But
tell me a little bit about the blind, Brandon. How's it designed? Do you have I'm mostly 99% only bow hunt. So like, is there decent windows to shoot through? How's all that work? Is it a hub style? Does it pop up? What are we looking at?
Okay, it's a hub style blind, just a pop up blind, but it's top of the line. I mean, it's a great option if you're in the market for a ground blind. It's got a 10 window system on it, so you've got windows pretty much 360 degrees around you. We've got it's 78 inches hub to hub and 74 inches tall. So, I can stand up straight in it, and I'm a big guy. And we had 3 of us in a blind the other day turkey hunting. So it's plenty of room, especially if you enjoy filming your hunts. You've got room for a camera, and that's what I did with James Sunday. Is I filmed his hunt. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take a turkey, but we still had a good time. And so the blind is awesome. You can check that out online. We got some great pictures of it on there. If you have any questions about it, just send us a message on Facebook or give us a call. But we can definitely. I'm definitely proud of our blind for sure.
Yeah, I know. I again saw it at ATA, and I remember speaking to you about it a little bit. And you were telling me that, which I thought was really cool. Just the sidewalls for the blind itself. Like, just the height of those is like, was it 50 inches or something, 52 or something like that?
54 inches.
Yeah.
They're 54 inches tall, and it's a big blind, but it's easy to carry. It's 24 pounds. So it's and it has a sack that's packable. It's got the backpack straps on it, so it's
perfect.
Really easy to get in and out of places.
Yeah, that is. So how's the finish on it, Brandon? Is it like a waterproof or repellent? How's that work for the bad weather?
It's waterproof. What I recommend doing, what I do to my blinds, is once a year taking Scotch Guard to it just to make sure that everything is good to go on it. But a waterproof water repellent on it, so I sit in the pouring down rain in one. For over 2 hours a few weeks ago, and didn't get a drop, didn't get wet at all. So it's great overall blind.
Yeah, that is nice. What are we looking at as far as do you guys have certain patterns or camo options on it?
Yeah, we have all of the Hot XL is in a plythol camouflage digital force pattern. Awesome pattern. I turkey hunted with the plythol digital force whole get up the other day, so it was cool to hunt out of the same pattern blind as I'm wearing, so that was pretty neat. But yeah, it's an awesome pattern, especially for early season bow hunting and spring turkey hunting for sure.
Now the windows, Brandon, how's the windows work? Are they Velcroed, magnetic? Do they pull up? Do they pull down?
The main window of the blind in the front has a pull down system with a push button slide, so it just slides right down for you. It's got a mesh outer wall covering, so if you if you pull the window down, you can raise the mesh up, and you can still be able to see out of it. The side windows are all latches, so it's just a plastic latch and a elastic band that kind of holds it on, so you're making no noise whenever you unhook it. The back door, the main entrance, is magnetic, so you're not making any noise whenever you're getting in the blind. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Really nice. It's I don't know about you, Brandon, but like just increasingly more and more, I went from like not hunting out of one like 0% of the time to now like a few hunts a year to now it's probably 10 or 15% of my hunting season I'm hunting out of a ground blind, which is kind of unique. And I can see in the future, especially with the like you talked about, the elevated platform, that being huge part of the game. If I had a real secret hunting hole or food plot type of atmosphere, like that elevated platform with that ground blind would be the only way to do it, in my opinion, nowadays, knowing what I know, because you can control so much, being in that blind.
Absolutely, yeah. It takes a lot of the factors of being exposed to tree stand out of it, especially with the tower blinds that we use. It's awesome. Just this bow season, my experience in that blind, I was more comfortable than in a tree stand. I feel like I could do everything I can do out of a tree stand in there and more. I have the room to do so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. It's a really good looking blind. Now, do you guys have another version of that blind too?
We have the little hide as well. It's a run and gun type pop up blind that gives you cover when you need it, no matter where you're at. It's it's 3-sided, but it's one hub. You pop out, and you take cover behind it. It's got 2 windows in it, so it's great if you're on the edge of a wood line, turkey hunting especially, and doing a running gun turkey hunt. You get one goblin, pop that up in front of you, sit down, and kill you a turkey. So it's provides cover whenever there is none. So it's awesome. It's very light. It's I think it's 11 pounds. So you can pack it no problem, and it's a fun way to hunt for sure.
And that's pretty cool. That's a unique idea, and I think it would be really cool even besides turkey. I could really see that working really well, like maybe even some areas where out west or in the Great Plains kind of were, mule deer hunting. That could be a huge tool. It's really cool.
Well, absolutely. And there's a darker colored camo pattern on there, but it's definitely, I've used it, and it's great for hunting around here in the south, and also out west for sure. We'll be able to use it whenever hunting the muleys.
Now, besides ground blind hunting, Brandon, I wanted to ask you again about the cameras, because I forgot to ask earlier. But in your opinion, I think a lot of guys just have issues with cameras in general. Just some, they go bad. We don't know why they go bad. But do you have any tips or preference on just caring for a camera, or how we should travel with one, store them in the off season, that type of stuff, to kind of maybe get some extra longevity out of them? Because nobody wants to be buying, if you got 12 cameras, you don't want to replace 6 every year, and that seems to be my case.
Right, for sure. And the things I look for when I buy a trail camera, first thing I look at is the warranty on it for sure. Because technology and any device that you use has the potential to mess up. And if it happens, if my cell phone messed up within a year of me having it, I'd be pretty upset if they wouldn't replace it for me. So same thing with trail cameras. People invest a lot of money into trail cameras and hunting in general. I know I do. And it's something that I look for first is the warranty for sure. And our cameras, any cell cameras you buy from us is going to have a 2-year warranty on it. So if it messes up within 2 years, you give us a call at the office, and we'll do everything we can to make sure that your camera is working properly over the phone with you.
Hey, Brandon, we can't say that again for me, Brandon. We couldn't hear you.
Sorry. All of our cameras have a 2-year warranty on them. If you have a problem with them, you can give us a call at the office, and we'll try to do everything we can to make sure your camera's working properly. If we can't get it working over the phone, we'll give you to get you to send the camera in to us, and we'll take a look at it. Either me or one of the employees that work for Snyper will personally take your camera, give you a call, kind of walk you through what we did to make sure that your camera is set up properly. And most of the time, it's a setup issue with our cameras. And that's with any cell camera in general, or any piece of technology. You've got to program that camera to send to your phone. We have numerous instructional videos online. Also, every day we're available for our customer service, and you can give us a call at the office, and we'll be happy to help you set your camera up. Usually takes us about 5 minutes on the phone with a customer, and we'll have it set up no problem. So we've really got a great team, really got good customer service, and that's what we pride ourselves on, because any piece of technology, you have to have a certain amount of knowledge to use our cameras, and we'll be happy to help anybody set it up. Also, there's an option on our website that you can order a fully set up camera. So you can go in, enter in your phone number that you want it to send pictures to, and we'll send you that camera with the batteries in it, SD card. All you have to do is turn that camera on and put it on a tree or a mount, and you're good to go.
That's pretty simple and pretty nice of you guys as well.
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's just one way we serve our customers for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's a great way to do it, which is huge because, like I said, I mean, I just want to, like always make sure they're functional, working right, and I'm taking care of them. And awesome on your guys' part for the warranty as well.
For sure. And besides the warranty, I do recommend bringing in a camera in the off season, especially if you're not going to be using the camera. If you have a camera sitting out in the woods and you just, next season I'll throw some new batteries in it and make sure the SD card in full and that's how I mean, and I'm guilty of it too. I've treated my cameras in the past that way, and just knowing what 365 days of nature can do to a camera, it's pretty rough. So I do recommend not using it. If you are using it, go in, after your season, check it out. It's not a bad idea to replace an SD card in it if once a year if you can. You don't have to, but I feel more comfortable knowing that there's a good SD card in my camera. I don't want that stopping me from getting pictures. So definitely do that. Even if the batteries are running great in the camera, after the season I go in, change the batteries out just that way it's. But like I said, if you're wanting to use the camera just during deer season, bring it in whenever as long as you keep it in a any kind of environment where it's not going to get wet, you're good to go.
Now, off-season storage, Brandon, anything you should do, like take the batteries out so they don't get the acid buildup on them, or?
Sure, yeah, I'll take everything out of the camera.
Okay.
Say you have one of our generals, I'll take the SD card, the SIM card, and everything out. Put it all in a plastic bag. Change the batteries out, throw your old batteries away, and just make sure that it's not in a real high moisture environment, and you're good to go. Even though our cameras, they are completely waterproof, it's good for sure to have them in a dry area when you're storing them. Yeah,
for sure. Another thing you guys have that I thought really cool that I want you to talk about real quick, Brandon, is the camera. You guys have like a camera arm, like a mounting system.
Yeah, for sure. It's a brand new product from us. We partnered with the guys from Out on Limb Manufacturing, and they have some great products too. But if you know anything about them, that they have some awesome camera arms. We have the new EZO 360 Sniper Series camera arm that it's awesome. You can climb up, strap it to a tree like any camera arm, but it comes up over 360 degree system on it, and it's incredible. We've also designed a backpack for it, so you can put this pack on, and the camera arm slides down into the pack, goes above your head, and you can we have a video online of a turkey hunt that we went on for opening weekend, and you can tell he's climbing rocks with the camera, and we're doing all kinds of crazy stuff with it, and we have actual footage on there from the camera that was on the arm. It's incredible.
Hey, Brandon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, man. Your voice just keeps fading out sometimes. It's hard to hear you. You there? I'm still having a hard time.
All right. Is that any better?
Yep, there we go. I can hear you again. Okay. Yeah, but I was going to say this camera arm, ironically, I think it was in the like new featured products, like the small little aisles at ATA. didn't even know it was you guys, and I had posted about it like on my Facebook page, Take Aim, and Instagram, and took some photos with it. But just really neat because it kind of floats, gets the camera out in front of you, does a lot of neat stuff that, I mean, just kind of like a, I don't know, a game changer, so to speak, for a camera arm.
Absolutely. If you're into filming your hunts, it's something that that I highly recommend you trying. It's awesome camera arm. There's nothing else like it on out there right now. So it's a pretty cool product that Matt out on a limb has designed.
It is. It's really neat. It's neat how it's machined to where it floats, and then when you stop it, it stays there, which is really neat. How much weight, basically, camera-wise, Brandon, is it capable of holding?
It can hold any camera up to about 30 pounds. So it's
oh, geez.
And it's got so any camera that you have, pretty much it'll hold for sure.
Yeah,
and the camera arm itself weighs 11 pounds, so it's super lightweight.
Yeah, it's still fairly lightweight for as much as you get out of it. But I thought that was one of the most unique things I've seen at ATA, actually. Really cool.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, we partner with those guys and been able to develop a great product. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So coming down the road, Brandon, what do we have? Or what can you talk about? Or I know you kind of did a little bit, but when do you think that stuff will be out?
I'm pretty excited about the new stuff. If you can't tell, it's awesome stuff that's coming up that I've seen. There's the ability to get videos straight to your cell phone within seconds. It's incredible. We're in full blown turkey mode down here in Tennessee, so we've got some great videos of strutting turkeys, and the cameras, they don't lie, and it's awesome to have that video, and once those come out, it's gonna be incredible for under the $400 price point. So really excited about that. You'll be seeing our cameras in a lot more places. Brick and mortar outdoor stores coming up pretty soon. We just made a big deal with a outdoor group that's gonna be pushing us pretty hard, and that's exciting for us. Just inked the deal with the top 10 guys, so that's what's going on right this week for sure for me. So it's pretty exciting. So we're glad to be on board with you guys. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're excited as well. Excited. Just knowing what I knew from ATA, that you guys had put a lot of thought, time, and effort and good quality into your products, and just really good thought process into your products that was awesome fit, and we're super excited to be just doing good stuff with good people. And it's so much easier when you know that the product you're using is as good as what you're trying to portray to people, and you guys have a product that makes it really easy to do that. So super excited to be working with you guys, man. Just couldn't be happier about it, and hopefully we're doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's awesome. I was tell a little story here real quick. I was a manager at a big time realtor, all across the country, and I just the opportunity to take that knowledge I have of sales and retail experience to the hunting industry. It's incredible. It's awesome. Awesome. And the best part about it for me, for sure, is meeting awesome people like you guys, and getting to hang out with them at ATA and various shows throughout the year, and then developing a relationship. It's awesome. It's the best thing about my job for sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's the good stuff, and you hear that a lot about the decent people in the industry. They always mention meeting other good people. So that's pretty awesome that you recognize that, and glad you're in the industry, Brandon. And like I said, we're excited to work with you. And before we go, though, make sure you let everybody know where Snyper is and how they can reach out to you, Brandon.
Absolutely. You can check us out at sniperhuntingproducts.com. Also, if you ever need any customer service assistance or have any questions about our cameras, you can dial us here at the office at 931-414-0062, or you can dial us at 931-668-5164. So any questions anybody has, that'll be a great. We have a team set up to answer any calls and any questions that you have. Also, you can check us out at Snyper Hunting Products on Facebook and Instagram. We post 3 pictures a day. We have a great team assembled, that use our cameras and are sending us incredible photos all year round. So that's where we draw all of our photos in for our Facebook. Like I said, Pat up in Wisconsin, he posts 3 photos a day for us, manages all that, and does an incredible job at it. And I just want to recognize our team for sure that stay on top of things and help us out so much. And it's awesome to have a good group of guys around you for sure.
Yeah, that is. I don't know what took so long, but I just found the Instagram page and started following it. And I don't know why I didn't think you guys had one, but in this day and age, everybody does, which is crazy. But
Right.
It might have been my bad, just spelling. Instagram's so funny. If you don't spell something exactly right, you can't find it. But I noticed right away all the content you guys put up, and it's so cool. Even if they're not my photos, I think just looking at trail camera photos are incredible because you just never know what somebody's going to capture,
For sure, yeah. I spend at least a couple hours a day just looking at people's photos. I mean, it's incredible to see what's out there, and it's pretty much watching your buddies tell a story about what's going on, with their hunt and what's going on with them in their part of the country. And I've seen pictures all the way. I talked to a guy yesterday in Alaska that uses our cameras, and it's awesome to see some of that stuff, and I'm just blessed to be able to do this, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. That is cool, and it's cool you guys share that on Instagram. Like I said, it's kind of addicting to look at that stuff, and you guys put a lot of new stuff out, and it's neat to see it from all over the place, which I love. So kudos to that, man. I think it's awesome. So keep doing what you're doing, Brandon, and thanks so much for spending time with me today, and hopefully we'll chat again here in the future.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And boys and girls, as you know, every week, outdoorpodcastchannel.com, iTunes, podbrosnetwork.com. Make sure to leave us a review on iTunes, and we'll see you guys next week with a brand new show. Thanks again, Brandon.